Hi buddies. I just wanted to go over really quickly where I'm going next with this video. I counted just as the other side. I counted when I finished the back, which was right here. I finished the back. I marked where I finished on the back, where I quit increasing or quit decreasing right here on the back. And then what I did was I counted down 24 on each side of the armhole, 24, and then I crocheted up to that point. So I'm leaving 24. This count is going to be different for everybody because remember the bodice is different, but we want the armhole nice and big. We can always make it smaller if we want. And then I slip stitched all the way down to here. So this is, these markers, just mark everything. If in doubt, just mark it. So this is where I ended the increase and decrease of the back. This is the tip measurement. Trust me, these are nice. If things aren't exactly symmetrical, it's not going to matter, but I just like it to be. And then here, this is the mark. As you can see, this is the, let me see if I can get it. This is the armhole, and this is where I started because I moved around this way. I did the front, moved around this way. This is where I started the back. So these two markers are going to be what I'm going to be going through, going between to do the trims. And this is where I'm going to put the center pattern. So when I single crochet around, I'm going to single crochet around twice, except for here and here. On these, I'm going to do in the same stitch, I'm going to do a half double crochet, chain one, half double crochet. Okay, I didn't videotape that because there was really nothing to videotape. You go up, leaving 24 stitches on each armhole, and you slip stitch down. That's all there was to it. But see, there's a little part here that's not increased or decreased. That's going to add an extra at least an inch, inch and a half on each side. So that's why you've got even more of a give. This is ending up, after putting this on my plus size mannequin, this is going to be bigger than a 3X, but it looks beautiful as you saw in the other pictures. So what I would do next is, this is all I have left for this one. So it's not enough to finish the bottom. So if you're going to tie off, this is a good place to do it, is to tie off because it's easier to hide the ends. You don't want to hide any ends on this part at all. As you can see, I had some unevenness and it just pulled out. You just pull one way, pull the other, and it's gone. The neck, again, don't freak out about the neck. We're going to do that last. Here, let me back up for the neckline. There's the neckline. Look how big it is. Okay, that's not all the neckline. Technically, this is the part, oops, this is the part that's off your shoulder. And so this neckline only goes from here to here because this is at your bra strap, where we're going to have a like a chain of 4, and then it's going to be made wider, and then this is going to go off your shoulder. So don't freak out about that. Now the only thing that matters is that you put about the same stitches up one side as the other, but it's going to be 2 per row. Now, if in doubt, look at this. We have, this is one, this is one row right here. There's 2 rows between here and here, 2 rows between here and here. And the same thing on this one. You know, they look different. It's okay that one doesn't have a big loop. One you're actually increasing on, one you're decreasing on. It's all right that they look different. It's these loops right here that you have 2 rows between them, which means 2 stitches. So next, I'm going to single crochet around the entire thing one time, and then the second time, and it'll make these points more of a U. Then the second time I'm going to put the half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet in each of these ends. But these markers, leave them in. Just crochet over them, because this is going to be our back, and this is when we start our trim. We're going to go from here to here, and then we're going to keep adding on. That part isn't complicated, but it's really fun to see on a video, so you guys won't mind that at all. So otherwise, there's no major details. It is supposed to look like this, and this will be all firmed up. The big thing I want to tell you guys is, after you do this, after you slip stitch down here, or you can use this, you need to change to the upside down K 6.5 millimeter hook. You have to change to this hook. It's the smaller hook brings it all in nice, keeps it from overstretching where you don't want it to, but it shows that really pretty fan detail that we're going for. So be sure and do that. Don't worry about the rest. You've done great. If you've gotten this far, you've done great. I got through this with less than one skein, which is the idea, because if you have to tie off an end during here at this part, you really can only do it at the bottom. You have to leave it at the bottom. That's the only place to hide it. It's even kind of hard to hide it in the neckline. That's the only thing this does show, no matter how you join the ends. I've even done like a German end where one just blends into another, one loop, and it still shows. So anyhow, those are your options. I'm excited on getting started on the bottom. I will be doing the top last, just because that's the order they're in the pattern. This is all in the pattern. This is very vivid instructions. This row on the bottom will be bright blue, or no, the row on this will be bright blue coming down here, and the armholes will be bright blue on the pattern. And then this going around will be a greenish color, a little bit more green than this one, and the pattern. Every row is like a different color that you do something different in. And then after the 2 single crochet rows of green in the pattern, then you will begin purple V stitches. The center in the pattern will always be a bright pink, and then the fan stitches will always be red, just so you can refer back to the 23 really vivid pictures in detail. You've got me telling you, you've got it written out, and then you have pictures in the detail. Be brave, guys. It's beautiful, and it's super, super easy. You're going to want to do sweaters this way from now on. So marker, marker, marker. If in doubt, put a marker there. So see, my marker isn't at my armhole. My marker is where the increase and decrease starts. It doesn't matter a ton. You just want your markers on even sides, and even that doesn't matter a ton, but I just like everything to be very symmetrical. You see how the front and back are the same? You really can decide if you have a really big front and you made one panel or one half of the bodice bigger than the other, then you just choose. It won't matter. This was just the choice I made. So that's all there is for now. I'm going to update you some more. Have fun, buddies. Bye.